Imagine standing at the edge of a dense forest, your destination a distant mountain peak hidden in the mist. The path ahead is unclear, winding through shadowy trees and unknown terrain. You know where you want to go, but the journey feels overwhelming, almost impossible. Do you charge ahead, eyes fixed on the distant goal, or do you take a deep breath, focus on the ground beneath your feet, and choose your next step carefully? In life, we often find ourselves in similar situations, staring down ambitious goals that seem almost out of reach. But what if the key to reaching that distant peak isn't in obsessing over the summit, but in carefully navigating the path right in front of us? What if the secret to success lies not in the grand vision, but in the small, deliberate steps we take every day? Let's start with the two biggest mistakes people make in their journey. Perfectionism is one of the biggest obstacles to progress. When you're fixated on achieving the perfect outcome, you may become paralyzed by the fear of making mistakes or falling short of your expectations. This fear can prevent you from taking action and hinder your progress. Second, when you're working toward a long-term goal, it's easy to get distracted by other tasks, projects, or interests. Procrastination can also become a significant barrier, especially when the next step seems difficult or unappealing. That is why focusing on the next step is crucial. Reducing overwhelm. When you think about your ultimate goal, it can often seem daunting. The gap between where you are now and where you want to be may feel insurmountable. This sense of overwhelm can paralyze you, making it difficult to even start. Focusing on the next step, however, makes the process manageable. Instead of being overwhelmed by the enormity of your goal, you concentrate on the task at hand. This approach reduces anxiety and makes it easier to take action, even when the end goal seems far away. Building momentum. Success is often a result of consistent effort over time. When you focus on the next step, you're more likely to take consistent action. Each small victory builds momentum, which propels you forward and makes it easier to tackle the next challenge. Momentum is a powerful force. It turns small actions into significant achievements. By concentrating on the next step, you create a positive feedback loop where each completed task motivates you to keep going. This momentum can carry you through difficult times and keep you moving toward your ultimate goal, even when the journey gets tough. Enhancing focus and clarity. When you're fixated on the end goal, it's easy to get distracted by the many paths you could take to get there. This lack of focus can lead to indecision, wasted time, and frustration. By narrowing your attention to the next step, you eliminate distractions and gain clarity on what needs to be done right now. This enhanced focus allows you to direct your energy toward tasks that truly matter. Instead of spreading yourself too thin by trying to do everything at once, you can dedicate your full attention to the most important task at hand. This not only increases your efficiency, but also ensures that you're making meaningful progress. Reducing the fear of failure. The fear of failure is often rooted in the fear of not reaching the end goal. When you're overly focused on the final outcome, the possibility of falling short can be paralyzing. This fear can prevent you from taking risks, trying new things, or even starting at all. By shifting your focus to the next step, you reduce the fear of failure. Instead of worrying about the distant future, you concentrate on what you can control right now. This mindset makes it easier to take action, experiment, and learn from your mistakes, without the pressure of having to achieve perfection immediately. Encouraging flexibility and adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and your path to success will likely involve twists, turns, and unexpected challenges. When you're fixated on the end goal, you may become rigid in your approach, resisting changes that could actually benefit you. Focusing on the next step encourages flexibility and adaptability. If something doesn't go as planned, you can easily adjust your next step without feeling like you've derailed your entire journey. This adaptability is crucial for long-term success, as it allows you to navigate obstacles and take advantage of new opportunities as they arise. You can achieve end goals only with proper planning. Breaking down your goals. One of the most effective ways to ensure that you're focusing on the next step is to break down your end goal into smaller, manageable tasks. This process, often referred to as chunking, involves dividing your goal into actionable steps that can be accomplished over time. Prioritizing your tasks is essential. Not all tasks are created equal. Some will have a greater impact on your progress than others. To stay on track, it's important to prioritize your tasks based on their importance and urgency. Setting milestones and rewards. To keep yourself motivated over the long term, it's helpful to set milestones along the way. These milestones act as checkpoints where you can evaluate your progress and celebrate your achievements. Regularly reviewing and adjusting your plan. No plan is perfect and circumstances can change. That's why it's important to regularly review your progress and adjust your plan as needed. This review process helps you stay on track and ensures that you're still moving in the right direction. Staying committed and consistent. One of the most important aspects of achieving any goal is staying committed and consistent. Success rarely happens overnight. It's the result of sustained effort over time. By focusing on the next step and consistently taking action, you build the habits and routines that lead to long-term success. It's important to recognize that there will be days when you feel unmotivated or when progress seems slow. During these times, remind yourself of the importance of taking the next step, no matter how small it may seem. Consistency is key, and even small actions can lead to significant results over time. Remember, every great achievement begins with a single step. It's the small, consistent actions, the careful planning, and the adaptability that ultimately lead us to where we want to be. So instead of getting lost in the distance, bring your focus back to the present moment. What's the next step you need to take? Take it with intention, with confidence, and with the understanding that each step brings you closer to your goal. By doing so, you'll not only reach your destination, you'll also grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient along the way. Success isn't just about where you end up, it's about the journey that gets you there, one step at a time.